Wait, what are we doing again?
Reviewing PewDiePie's anime list.
I know you've looked at this before. What was your thoughts on it last time?
I had a thought or two.
But he does watch anime, and I know that you're like an anime connoisseur. Aren't you like a weeb?
Hey, when you put it that way, it sounds terrible.
Well, I don't know what the proper term is. I thought weeb was the right term. Devilman Crybaby, you seen that? You seen 2 episodes, you said that.
Yeah, I've seen 2 episodes.
I watched it. It's not a long anime, but my thoughts on it were at first I didn't like it. Like the art style was weird. I thought it was kind of overly grotesque for the sake of just being grotesque, or edgy for lack of a better term. But as it progressed, I really liked the development in some of the characters and kind of what it showed about on humans and stuff. I don't know. It just it was really good in my opinion. It just takes you have to watch the whole thing, I guess. I don't know. Silent Voice. Yes, I've seen that too. It's a movie anime, and I was only half paying attention, so I can't really speak on it.
I think it's adorable. I like that they went about not so much just discussing oh yeah, she's deaf, but more yeah, he bullied her because she was deaf and these are the consequences.
All right, so yeah, I would say, but you know what, that's 10's too high. I would say maybe 9.9.
Bruh. Disagree.
It's just not a 10. I would say it's a 9.9.
It's a 10. Planet though, oh, Planet's a classic.
Planet, I've never seen this. What is it?
Planet or Clanad, or I don't even know how you pronounce it. It's cute. It was one of my first ones I watched, so it's always been top of my list, but now it wouldn't be anywhere near the top. It's just a cute little a girl who social anxiety. He takes her under his wing, becomes friends with her, finds out that she has this severe illness that has kept her back in school, and I don't know, it's cute. I enjoyed it when I first started watching anime. Now I probably wouldn't watch it again, to be honest with you. What does it say the type is? The genre?
Fall 2007. Death Note. Yeah, I'd say it's a 10. I didn't watch the anime first, and I actually read the mangas first for this online, because it was a free way to watch it or read it. So I did that first. I thought the story was really solid. I would say definitely a 10.
Sorry, you would give this a 10, but not a Silent Voice?
I gave Silent Voice a 9.95. That's pretty close to a 10.
That's bogus.
Plus, you've never even seen this. Wait, you never seen Japan Sinks?
No.
Bro, this was on Netflix. It was trash. It was it was a dumpster fire. Wait, what did he give it? He gave this a 9? What? Wait, dude, this was a 2 at highest. This was so bad. This was actually so bad. Every episode, there would be a vital person that died. The dad would die, and they'd be oh man, this is so sad. And then 5 seconds later, they'd be all normal and just trying to get to the next place. Nothing just happened. It felt the characters were so empty during some points, and the first episode, it kind of had a good hook. It was pretty good. I don't know, but if you're rating it based off of a dumpster fire that you can't look away from, then yeah, I'd agree 9. Wait, you haven't seen One Punch Man?
No, I've never seen
One Punch Man. Oh my god, bro. You call yourself a weeb?
I don't watch...
You haven't seen One Punch Man?
No, I've never seen One Punch Man. Okay, so here's the thing. I've never seen One Punch Man. I've never seen My Hero Academia, and that's because I'm not a superhero person. I don't like Marvel or DC either, so I don't watch any of those either, which is why I've never watched One Punch Man or My Hero Academia.
Bro, let me show you something from One Punch Man. Dude, originally, the series started off as a dude drawing his own comics. He drew it so bad, but the story was good. Some random artist was dude, stop drawing your own manga. I literally will draw it for you. Just keep writing the story.
That's kind of sad.
Yes, it's the old drawings, the original ones, versus the artist that actually did it. Bro, there's it's a stick figure with the hair is just squiggly lines, and the eyes are just, look at the cleft. I would say I don't know. It's one of those things you watch one time and never watch again. I mean, with Death Note, I rewatch it literally all the time, but One Punch, I've only watched it through once, maybe twice. I don't know. My Love Story. You seen this?
I've seen it.
Jesus Christ. All right, so what are your thoughts?
I think it's hilarious.
Wait, so it's more funny than it's romance?
I thought it was. I mean, it's cute. It's literally about this. He's like super tall, super buff, scary looking dude who just falls in love with this tiny, adorable human that's like 4 feet tall. And it's just about how like he just looks like this angry person, but every time she's around, he's like, oh my God, how cute. But it's some of the stuff in there is just so funny. I'd probably give it a 7.
A 7?
Yeah,
that's
roughly.
That's lower than what PewDiePie gave it.
I mean, at the time when I watched it, I would have said it was a 9.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. You've seen like 1 or 2.
I've seen part of the first season.
Yeah, I like this one. I'd agree with the 9. This is definitely like one of the better animes I've seen. About some guy who's a kid, he gets messed up and his brother loses his body. And then they go try to get their bodies back. Well, Ponyo. You've seen Ponyo.
Ponyo, fishy in the sea.
This is actually like an actual 9.
Ponyo is the only Studio Ghibli film that I like.
That is... Bro, I don't even know how to respond to that.
I'd give Ponyo like an 8.
Okay, I can get behind an 8. Totoro. Okay, my problem with Totoro, I don't know. It just felt like there was nothing going on really for most of it.
Yeah, but it's my second favorite Studio Ghibli movie.
I would give, yeah, this is definitely lower on the list for me for Studio Ghibli films.
I did rate this already. I don't remember what I rated it.
I'll give it a 2.
A 2?
No, I'm kidding. I'll give it like a 6.
I was gonna say, I think I gave it a 6 or a 7. I'm gonna go with a 6.
I'll go with 6.1. Howl's Moving Castle. Yeah, I don't remember watching this one, to be honest.
This is my coworker's favorite movie of all time, though.
It's rated G for all ages. Can't be that good.
I'm sorry, this movie lost an Academy Award to Wallace and Gromit.
Wait, Wallace and Gromit? What's that? Oh, this guy?
Lost an Academy Award to Wallace and Gromit. That's bogus.
Spirit Away. Thoughts? I mean, this is the Spirited Away. Santu Chihiro no Kamikasushi. I butchered that probably. Wait, what did I actually give it? A 9. A 9. Only a 9, bro? What? I gave this a 10, I'm pretty sure. It's about somebody who goes to a bathhouse and they get a job. And then they leave and they quit their job. It's the greatest movie of all time. I literally shed a tear watching it.
I think I gave it like a 7.
Never speak to me again.
I've seen Attack on Titan.
Yeah, I seen the first season. I didn't watch anything after that though.
Yeah, I think I watched the first and I think I watched the second season. I may have watched a little of the third, but I couldn't pick it up past wherever I left off. I think it's overhyped, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I've seen Madoka Magica. It's a psychological. One of those shows that's meant to look all cute and then you blink and like someone dies, and I love it. This has always been one of my favorites. I'd give it an 8. An 8's fair.
You give it an 8?
Yeah, I would give it an 8. An 8 is fair.
And
I've seen Toradora.
Oh, I see, bro. I put this on for like background noise the other day. So
Did you really?
I never like paid attention. I was just like, yeah, I just need a random anime to listen to in the back, but I had no idea what's going on. I finished the whole thing. Still don't know the main character's name.
His name is Ryuji.
Oh, Ryuji. He gave it a name. What do you give it?
I would give it like a 7. I hated the ending. That's all I know.
Soul Eater? I seen Soul Eater.
Soul Eater.
It was kind of mid in my opinion. It's like one of those animes you kind of like, oh, that one. But then like you forget about it until somebody brings it up. And you're like, oh yeah, I've seen that. I remember one thing about this anime I didn't like was the fact that like some of the characters would have overly obnoxious catchphrases just so like they would be unique. But like they would do it so obnoxiously. I don't know, there was this one character just said like a word like after everything. And it was like, bro, please stop. Speak like a normal human. Ouran High School Host Club. I've never seen this.
I love Ouran High School Host Club. I have seen it so many times. Half the time when Moon and I hang out, we watch Ouran High School Host Club. I don't think it deserves it because it's not really, but I want to give it a 10 because I love this anime. I won't even deny it. I love it.
Have you seen Final Fantasy VII Advent Children?
No.
I've seen it. I saw it when it first came out. I was playing like the original game, Final Fantasy VII. My parents like knew that I was into that stuff, so they got it for me for like Christmas, I think. And that's when I saw it, and I liked it at the time. Now I think the story is kind of like it's all right. It's like very good CGI, very good like animations and stuff. Now, maybe 7. Princess Mononoke.
Mononoke.
Yeah, that's what I said. Mononoke.
I feel bad. I've never seen this. This is Moon's favorite Studio Ghibli film.
I seen it, but I forgot it. Naruto? I'm kidding. It's Naruto, bro. Dude, I watched this back in the day, man. I loved this show back in the day. This was like my main show. Yeah, it's about a ninja.
Oh, that's another one of those that I won't watch, but that's because it's like super long.
Yeah, I understand that. It's better than most animes, I would say. Like, in terms of like the longer animes, they like really try to milk every episode for as much content as they can get. I'd say it holds up. It's got like a lot of really good character development, a lot of good writing, I would say too. It's got a lot of really good writing. Beastars, I've seen this.
You've seen Beastars?
I watched it. I didn't know what it was about, okay? And then eventually I just got too far into it. I'm like, what the is this?
Furry?
I am not, bro.
This is a furry show.
He gave it a 7 though.
There's something wrong with him. There is something very wrong with that man.
He gave it a 7 though. I respect the fact he put it out here.
I've seen Erased. Oh, it's so good.
Bro, what is good about Erased?
So basically this guy can like, he finds out he can like time travel.
Wait, I seen this. I actually have seen this.
Every time there's an accident, he can like travel back a couple minutes before the accident to like stop it from happening. And I think at one point he like tries to go back in time to like help a girl from his school or something like that. I could be very wrong.
Yeah,
like
it starts off where like he was doing a job or something and there was a car accident and somebody died and then he went back in time or something.
Yeah, and he saved him.
And he's wrongfully accused of murdering someone.
Yeah, his friend or something like that.
Yeah, and Anohana, the flower we saw that day. Lucky.
I've seen Anohana.
Oh, you have? Okay.
I love Anohana.
Wait, this looks familiar.
You've probably seen it.
I think I might have. I forget though. What do you give it?
9.
Damn.
It's really good. I cry every time I watch the opening. I cry every time I watch it. If I ever decide to rewatch it, it's gonna be a pain because I'm just gonna cry the whole time.
5 centimeters per second.
I
7.
see my favorite.
Wow, that's a 7. What do you gotta say about that?
How
5
filtered do you want
centimeters
me to
per
be
second.
right now?
Be unfiltered as possible. It's okay.
This is absolute. This movie is a 10, and I will take nothing less than a 10. 8.5, actually.
Bro, this was literally an 8.4 at most. Like, I literally seen this.
I will never speak to you again if you say those words ever again. I'm very upset that this is the first Shinkai film we've seen.
Parasite, I've seen Parasite. It's kind of weird though. The hand thing was like weird. I would say it's like 6 probably. A lot of people died. It felt like they killed people off just for the sake of killing people off.
Yeah.
Watamode, oh my god, I've seen this, bro. This is like the definition of a mid anime. Like, I'm sorry. Like, this is just literally mid.
It perfectly has a 7.
It should be exactly a 5. School Days?
This. How the hell does this man have this anime marked as a 6? This is a 1. This is a 0.
A 1? Why?
Have you never seen this?
No.
My
Why?
friend told me to watch this, and they were like, oh, you're gonna like it, you're gonna like it. And I was like, okay, I'll watch it, sure. And so I watched it. And now, mind you, this is not something I would normally watch. Keep in mind that it's an R+ rating. So I've never seen an anime that had some of the stuff that this has in it. And I was like, yo, I don't know how I feel about this. I don't like this. And they were like, no, just wait till the end. You'll never see it coming. And you're right. I didn't see it coming. I was highly disappointed. I sat there for 10 minutes just staring at my screen, trying to figure out what the I just witnessed. And to this day, anytime someone's like, oh, this was the worst anime I've ever seen, I'm like, no, you go watch School Days and you come back to me. You tell me how you felt after that. That's why it's a 1. That's why it's less than a 1.
So you're saying it's kind of worth watching?
It's worth watching if you want to be uncomfortable and disappointed. Is Grave of Fireflies, Weathering with You, and Your Name under School Days?
I mean, Weathering with You and Your Name, he didn't even give it a rating. It was that bad. Do you think that was a bad choice?
I have no respect for this man. Okay. Weathering with You, 10 out of 10.
I would agree. This is a really good one. I give it like a 9.5.
10 out of 10.
No, it's a 9.5. Your Name, I would give this one maybe 9 points.
10 out of 10.
4.
10. Fun fact, actually, Shinkai hates this movie. He said in a couple different interviews that he feels like this movie didn't give enough to it, and he feels like it gets way too much love and like praise for what it is. He says this is not one of his favorite works he's ever done. He honestly tells people to not watch this movie.
Bro, Weathering with You, definitely a 2. Just gotta point that out there. I was gonna say it, but Weathering with You, definitely 2. Hey, I heard that. I was being sarcastic. I was joking. Take it back. I will not. Formal apology. Okay, you know what? Fine. Weathering with You is not a 4. I'm sorry. It's a 4.1.